Faifre, not somebody we're too familiar with. Stasaiansky has been around here a couple times. Richter main, as we know. And this matchup, very explosive, probably leans in Joker's favor. Doesn't really have too hard of a time getting in. It is online though, so it's going to be a bit more difficult, but you know, we've seen Noxumbra do things with his character. The Belmont's like plenty capable.
Yeah, we've seen Stasaiansky get pretty far in bracket before as well. So
yeah,
it'll be interesting to see how Faifre actually plays, because we don't get to see a lot of Joker online, and we certainly haven't seen this player before. At least not on stream.
Yeah, I don't really remember ever seeing them, and it looks interesting. They seem to have gotten off to an alright start so far. They're both just kind of going blow for blow, but Faifre, yeah, definitely the better share of the damage.
I like the cross under
so
followed by forward smash. That was nice. All right. Just waits out the pressure and down smashes for the stock. All right, so with that, Faifre currently up one stock, sitting at 56%. Arsene is out. They're having trouble getting back from the ledge. They're missing these counters.
Yeah, it's so hard to deal with Belmont ledge trapping. Just in general, very strong. But found a way out, and it's putting a lot of pressure on Faifre, on stasaiansky. Not really having any problems getting in at all, it seems, and that Rebel's Guard is huge.
Yep. Basically already has Arsene at the ready again. Okay, loses their stock though, and therefore loses all of that meter.
Yeah, that is quite big, and Stasaiansky has a route to kind of claw back into this, but still sitting at a 100% deficit.
That was a good spot dodge into down smash. Faifre.
Yeah, the gun's just taking out any chance of tethering.
Okay, so
no
with
hope
that,
for you.
Faifre is currently in the lead, 2 stocks to 1.
Oh, no jump. Tries to go off and finish it with a
there.
forward air, but yeah, it's a good drift in from Faifre. Very aware of that forward air.
Arsene at the ready.
You wonder if a nair was a better option there from Stasaiansky. Catches the spot dodge. Great SDI.
All right, Arsene is about half expired. Faifre hasn't gotten a whole lot out of it, to be honest.
Yeah, just waiting to find any real chance to get it and get it right. And we even seen Stasaiansky punish it on hit, which is interesting. I guess you can do that when it's with certain projectiles. But Faifre unable to really make the most of it. Not that it matters too much when you can just kind of hit the Belmonts off stage once and use guns to kill them at whatever percent you like.
It seems like Faifre has sort of switched to a zoning game. They're just trying to get damage in before they lose this stock, which is understandable.
Yeah, and just the fact that you're in the lead means Stasaiansky feels like they have to approach.
Right.
Which
tries
obviously
to
when
counter,
you're playing...
ends up getting hit anyway with that. Both players are on final stock. Faifre does not have a lot of insurance to work with, given how good that they've been playing. How fantastic they've been at getting in and winning in boxing range. I'm surprised at how close this is.
Yeah, it's just been that really strong ledge trapping from Stasaiansky, these huge periods where Faifre is just unable to get out of the corner, kind of making up the damage. And all of these punishes on hit of these projectiles on the Rebel's Guard are really smart. There's very good awareness and definitely more matchup experience on the side of Stasaiansky, as you'd kind of expect.
All right, Arsene is half expired at this point, and Faifre has not gotten anything out of it. They have Stasaiansky off stage though. Oh, it's Pi.
Can't get the up air drag down, just about whiffs it.
All right, gets punished for that counter.
Stasaiansky looking to get back in this now.
Percents are even.
Yep. Yeah, it's been clawed back by Stasaiansky over the last couple stocks, just kind of gradually. And Faifre gonna have to deal with this now, especially on a stage like this.
Arsene is back.
To be losing on SBF in this matchup is not really a great sign, especially because you're gonna have to get counterpicked for a much bigger stage very quickly.
Living.
Just
counters through the fire, staying alive at 167%. Arsene is gone, tethers to stage. Faifre still fighting to get back. Okay, I was actually a little bit concerned there.
Yeah, it just needs like a fair one. Can't really go for Arsene. Getting Arsene back. I bet the guns will take it.
Nice. All right, very close game one. Faifre barely taking that.
Yeah, those down guns just being so clutch against Belmont's tether. For Faifre towards the end there, getting a really early stock. I remember at one point, and obviously finishing off towards the end there. Now, the question is like now that the counter picks are in, there's a lot of big stages in this game. So the rest of the stage list from here on out might favor Stasaiansky, because I do believe SV and SBF are both neutral. So at the beginning of the kind of banning phase, that kind of favors you if you're Joker, but at basically every other point, it's going to be a bit of a pain to deal with.
Okay.
Because those are the only two small stages. Those are the ones you want. Even something like a PS2, very wide, even though it is a very neutral stage.
Well, Faifre is taking their time, deciding on what stages to ban. They have not banned any yet.
Yeah. If I'm Faifre, I'm thinking about banning the bigger stages generally.
Okay.
Like a town maybe, especially because of the amount of ledge trapping that Belmonts do. They're always looking for kind of gimmicks on that town ledge to blossom. And I know Belmonts are good on Lilat, if that's legal here.
Well, Lilat is legal, and it is what we're going to.
Okay, yeah. So Lilat,
Faifre left
I believe,
Lilat
is
on the table, and that's where we're headed.
Yeah. So it's not a big stage in the sense that the others are, but it is the Belmont's best stage because the slants benefit them in a unique way, if I remember correctly. Like, you can do, like, down angled F smash and cover a lot of different options, and the down tilt's also really good on slants. And having that really short ledge to blast zone is also really important. But obviously, Lilat is not that big of a stage, and that's probably what Faifre is looking at. That's what is really in their favor in terms of this matchup.
Okay.
You can see that immediately, Faifre having no problems getting in, doing solid forward.
Oh wow,
the
low
down tilt,
profiles
yeah.
the forward tilt.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
that's a
can
clever way
angle
to
it
get
down. Well, no, you can't angle it down. No, yeah, that's something that a couple characters have. You got a sliding down tilt. It's really useful against Belmont.
Oh!
The call out, and I told you about that small ledge to blast on. It just came into play, dying super early.
Losing Arsene right away to that charged forward smash, was it?
Yeah. I don't even think that was tipped.
Okay,
Oh,
Arsene
beautiful
is
wave
once again
line, yeah.
active though.
You can tell Stasaiansky knows why this stage is good for Belmonts. The down gun's gonna come in clutch. Yeah, can't tether, can't
Once
jump
again,
even.
Faifre just like stealing the stock that way. Seems
Yeah.
like once Stasaiansky is like at stage height or lower, the stock is just basically gone if Faifre can get to the legend time.
Pretty much, like, if you can't up B straight to ledge in this matchup, then you either have to jump or you have to tether. And you can't really do either of those against down gun on another forward air.
The stocks are
Negating that ledge to blossom.
The stocks are absolutely flying. Stasaiansky is currently up 2 stocks to 1.
Alright, yeah, that forward air, not exactly perfectly spaced, but Faifre unable to really get anything going so far. Ledge trapping's been really strong so far from Stasaiansky, but Faifre managed to get out pretty quick.
Alright.
Ooh, just charging it.
Yep.
Tries
Okay.
to steal another stock with a down gun, but
I feel like
that time,
Stasaiansky actually like tried to tether a little bit earlier just to stop that.
yeah, pretty much, just to throw off Faifre's timing. Use the invincibility at the right time to get through down guns as well. Catching that jump, trying to go for it all there. Can't snap to ledge either. But still got a full stock to play with.
Still got a full
That's a
stock
bit
to
of
play
a-
with, but they have to deal with Arsene first.
Yeah. You know,
Takes
deadly that
one
Arsene
hit
Haka
and
can
eats
do.
20 damage.
Another thing, it's really easy for the Axe to go through the stage on the stage. because of how like thin the bits at the end are.
Yeah.
Covering all this space with these holy fires and these dash attacks, and Faifre really scared to engage at all. Just weaving in and out of this axe and cross.
Yeah, Faifre currently sitting at 124% on their last stock. They don't have Arsene yet. They still need to take either a little bit more damage or just wait.
Yeah. Ooh.
Okay.
The footstool. Oh.
Okay, Arsene is out.
I don't think that was intentional. But tipper up air. Beautiful.
Tipper up air at 130%. So with that, Stasaiansky on the board, bringing it 1-1.
Especially with how like tall that up air is and how low the ceiling of this stage is, like that's to be expected.
All right, let's find out. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, this is where things get difficult because if Stasaiansky bans SV and SBF, where do you go?
Well, I believe SBF is going to be DSR'd.
Oh damn! You don't even have to do that. You can ban SV and your least favorite stage if you're Stasaiansky.
No, it looks like we're gonna go to town actually.
Yeah, that town isn't a bad stage for Joker, just for reference. But as a pick in this matchup, probably not a great idea. You don't have access to platforms a lot of the time. It's gonna be hard to get in. Very wide stage. And very short ledge to blossom as well, so it's a very good stage for the Belmonts. The advantage that you do have is the platforms, when you have them, will benefit Joker a lot more. They just fit his kind of combo routes a lot more.
Okay.
And he can use them to kind of get out of situations like that.
I can see him using that center platform with sort of drag downs.
Yeah, you can get a... I guess it's harder to get the Lafobble because the platforms move a lot, but you can get it for like a good 20 seconds. Have you heard of the Lafobble?
I have not, and I'm too afraid to ask.
So you can drag down up air on a platform into a drag down up air, into a drag down up air, into a drag down up air, into a drag down up air.
Nice. Not nice, but
going.
You know.
And yeah, Leffen... I don't think he even found it, but I think he popularized it on stream, like the night Joker came out. And now it's called the Lafobble.
I've learned something today. All right, both players at 83.6% exactly.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, that was a good punish. Faifre charging up that forward smash and catching Stasaiansky's down air. All right, so with that, Faifre currently up by 1 stock, sitting 3-2.
Yeah, we're starting to see Faifre use these mid-range options a lot more whenever they're at F-tilt range, using like guns a lot to kind of interrupt the F-tilts that Stasaiansky would normally go for.
Stasaiansky's coming in swinging, no specials for a while there.
Yeah, the whip is really strong as like a general zoning tool, but that like low dash has really been helping Faifre out.
I'm wondering if it was an issue of Stasaiansky not wanting to give Faifre any sort of opportunity to get, like, the guard?
Maybe, yeah.
Because Faifre's been kind of okay at getting, you know, extra meter from that.
Yeah, but Faifre's realized they can't really get meter from projectiles the way they'd normally like to. Because Stasaiansky will just punish them for doing that. Yeah, again, the gun's coming out at mid-range whenever Stasaiansky feels safe enough to like throw out a whip or a projectile. We're starting to see the guns just come out as a way to sort of instantly beat that and reset. That's going to make it harder for Stasaiansky to operate at that mid-range where Belmont is so strong. And this movement from Faifre has been a lot better as well, just ducking in and out of cross range, all these like B-reverses with the guns, using it to stall in the air.
Yeah, Faifre's just maintaining distance. They know that Stasaiansky has to approach, and that Stasaiansky's in, well, kill percent. They're not going to chance anything. They're going to wait. All right, good name. Got the jump.
Yeah, nice.
And again, just jumping over that ledge attack.
Yeah, that time it was a short op, so it did kind of have a read on it, I guess. Just looking to get any kind of kill option, but so scared to engage. Knows how strong that down tilt and stuff is.
Bro should do it
Back
here.
foot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, and with that, Faifre currently sitting 2 stocks to 1. Yes, stasaiansky went out at 200-something%.
Did you see the crouch there from Faifre there, just to get underneath that?
No,
that
actually,
forward
I
air?
missed it.
Beautiful stuff. That's definitely one of the ways that you have to beat Belmonts, is that, like, because the F tilt is high, and although they'll down angle forward a decent amount, a lot of the time they won't. You kind of need to keep that in mind. Trying to down tilt under the guns, but not able to get it.
Stasaiansky got a lot of damage off of that juggle a couple of seconds ago. Like, they got one projectile in, tossed out the cross, and they just kept Faifre in the air up until like 80%. It was pretty nuts.
Beautiful, but no real kill to top it off.
No. Good damage, but no kill. Going right over Joker. That was a wild interaction.
I was going to say, pop was insane.
All right. Yeah, the ledge trapping game is out, and Faifre gets past it. No problem. Yeah, once again, just stepping back. They know they have a sizable lead. Faifre is not going to engage. And the platform camping.
Oh my god. It's you.
We might actually go to time here. Jeez. We're currently at 1 minute 43 left.
Yeah, like, Faifre sees something that we didn't, which is that you can platform camp Belmonts.
I mean, I don't think that's
alright, there you go, yeah. Like, Faifre picked town knowing that when that platform layout is around, if Faifre has a lead, they can just not approach.
All right.
I feel like I was talking about the width of the stage making it harder to get in, but it also gave Faifre a lot more space to kind of maneuver around those projectiles, and that ended up being really useful.